What's poppin' gamers? Doing some match analysis of Sheik Marth, druggedfox versus cactuar. Yeah, this should be pretty. This should be a pretty good set. This is like during the height. Well, not during the height of the Sam. This is actually pretty much the height of Sammy's Sheik. Before he started to get disillusioned and unsatisfied with Sheik as a character, and before he decided to switch to Falco. But this is still when he was doing really well with Sheik, and looks like pretty happy with Sheik. So yeah, let's get into it. So they spawn across the stage from each other. Sammy does a back air, which was spaced, I assume, to be run cancel up tilt, or run cancel down tilt. So he immediately dashes forward, dashes back. Okay, yeah, and then sees Marth running forward, so he does the back air spaced to go over the down tilt and beat it. And so cactuar tries to whip. No, cactuar just does a rising fair. Not really. He was trying to beat druggedfox in the air. So he was trying to anti-air him. But it didn't work out because Marth's sword swings in an arc when he does forward air. So it just didn't work out. And I guess if cactuar had nared him, it might have hit. But as is, druggedfox was able to duck under it because Sheik's L cancel animation has her crouching, so he wasn't able to get hit by the forward air. Okay. So druggedfox jumps away. Really interesting to jump away. I guess because he sees that. I mean, I feel like most Sheiks are just F tilt here. So I'm not exactly sure why druggedfox has a full jump. Let's see. Okay, actually, maybe he was playing like he was betting on cactuar staying just like fast falling after the fair and landing. But then cactuar just double jumps out of the air, or double jumps away from him. Oh, because Sammy was going to try and positioning himself to come down on top of Marth with the fair. Yeah, he was positioning himself to come down on top of Marth with the fair. And he charged needles because you can just needle cancel right click and come down with the forward air immediately afterwards. And also he has the option of just landing after charging and throwing needles like he did here. Okay. So throw needles. See that you're outside. Okay, so he throws needles, sees that he's outside of Marth's run cancel aerial or run cancel down tilt range. Well, really his dash forward down tilt range. So he just charges more immediately, and then sees Marth dash back. So dash forward to stay inside that run cancel down tilt range, and stay inside the run cancel down tilt range and be the spacing where he would get the sour spot, catch the sour spot of Marth's down tilt, which you're able to punish pretty consistently. Punishing Marth's run cancel down, sour spot run cancel down tilt is pretty easy. If you're shielding, you can just grab it. If you're crouching, you can do pretty much whatever you want. So he dashes forward, Dashes forward at cactuar. Oh, it's some interesting, interesting stuff with both competitors wearing tank tops. Both getting the competitive edge on their opponent through the flashing skin to tell it. I don't know what am I saying. Anyways, so why does so Sammy knows that Marth is gonna dash back here after seeing dash forward from Sheik. So he just wave dashes down. So he dashes down, sees Marth coming out. Sees Marth coming out of his dash dance. Actually, coming out of his dash dance, and in position to turn around grab. Looks like dash forward grab. So he dashes back away from him, and then does a full hot needles to zone out Marth dash forward. And Sammy seems really comfortable at double jumping away from Marth here. It's really interesting. Let's look at these short hop aerials. So you land. You're right about inside Marth's, right against the down tilt range. But was this even for him vantage wise? It was somewhat even. Not really swayed too far in either direction. Or not really swayed too far in one direction. Both players had pretty similar levels of both players are pretty much even to each other advantage wise. Okay, so that's why druggedfox dashes back, because he sees that. Actually, so he dashes forward, dash forward, get inside Marth's range, provoke a dash back, and then just wave dash back. Wave dash back to see if you can take more stage. Or because you're dashing forward into his when it gets a down tilt range. So you want to dash forward into it to provoke it, and then wave dash back to avoid it. This backer I'm not sure about. What was he doing here? What spacing did he jump at? Okay, so he sees Marth dashing forward at just he sees Marth dashing forward when Sammy is just outside of Marth's down tilt range, so he jumps and bears to zone it out. Then jumps again when he sees what's he see when he jumps? Or what does he see when he after landing? So he sees Marth jumping forward. So he jumps. Okay, yeah. So he jumps with the short hop back to try and cover Marth's landing right about here. And Marth double jumps away because of that, because his landing was covered. So he does another dash forward and dash back. Dashes forward at Marth's landing. Knows that Marth is probably going to wave dash back here, or dash back here. So So he dashes back. So he really dashes back just to see if he can, to just retain control. And keep on slowly pushing Marth into the corner. He dashes forward because he sees he's outside of Marth's down tilt range, so he dashes forward to try and get inside it and get to the sour spot range. I think, yeah, because that's the crouch there. Oh, was that a dash back at a crouch? I think that was a walk forward, like a slight walk forward and then a dash back. That's what that was. Why is he moving? Why is he moving like this? So he sees the dash back. So he wave dashes down. He dashes down after seeing the dash back. Then tries to dash back, dash forward into the range of it. Or is it because... Okay, so he dashes back because... What does he see? He sees Marth jumping at him, so he dashes back to try and set up the correct timing to punish the landing. And he just got caught by the second pair. He may have been trying to shield stop, but just didn't get it in time. He may have been trying to crouch under it, because he was almost at the range where you can crouch after dash for Sheik. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I would bet he's trying to crouch here, or thought he had the right timing for it and was just going to cleanly whiff punish it. Maybe that's what's happening. Then he gets grabbed, shields, or crouches, ASTI is down in the crouch cancel. I'm gonna just... So he full hops to try and find the needle angle. Because he sees... And he full hops because he sees what? Yeah, he full hops because he sees Marth standing. Or like Marth dashing back to full hop needle range. So he jumps up, like full hops up to threaten the needles. And just fades back to the ledge. And why does he roll? He rolls because he sees Marth in the air, full hopping, and knows he can get behind Marth if he rolls. Also knows that Marth is probably coming down with an aerial. And is at close range and like in front of Marth in his grab range. So he immediately rolls again. And then just punishes Marth with the grab. Okay, just like pretty conservative punish there. I think on this TI you can get an up air. Sammy talks about this one specific up air. Yeah, look at that. That's totally up airable. So Sammy talks in his blog about this in his blog post about punishing Marth off of down throw. There's one specific up air where you like short hop up air, and then fast fall as late as possible. Like you short hop in front of Marth, or you short hop up air, fast fall, like do a late fast fall, and then just like normal land and continue your punish. Although you can also do at this percent full hop up air is also really rewarding. Maybe Sammy just decided to take the conservative F tilt. Although that doesn't really seem like a Sammy thing to do. I would expect him to go for the best possible punish every time, which I think in this scenario is the full hop up air. Like either short hop up air, fast fall, or full hop up air, and then like double jumping into fair, or like double jumping into second up air, or just like, I mean, so I guess actually because if you full hop up air, you're only getting like maximum one more hit of the combo. So it's basically the same result as doing the F tilt into fair that Sammy does. So I guess doing the short hop fast fall up air would be the best option here. Let's see, just the fair. Oh wow. Looks like so F tilt to fair isn't a true combo at that percent just because F tilt doesn't knock down. Yeah, F tilt doesn't knock down at that percent. F tilt knocks down at like 26 or 27 against Marth. I would guess 28 because I think it knocks down against Fox at 24. Actually, I guess. Yeah, so I think this really was not the best thing to do because up air knocks down sooner. Like up air would have knocked down that percent, and Sam would have been able to safely get it like a follow up off the up air. Okay, let's Sammy full hops because he sees Marth dashing into full hop needle range, so he full hop needles. Okay, that maybe he was trying to cross up with that, or he thought that Marth would like try and shield grab or something. But I think in this situation you want to grab. Like dash talk isn't even that rewarding at this percent. Yeah, I don't agree with this dash attack. I think your opponent is generally going to hold shield against Sheik, just because they know that if they activate the shield, they might just get hit by one of Sheik's attacks. Like one of her F tilts, like her F tilt up tilt, just nice and there, down tilt. All these are really good against Marth. I mean, you could down tilt right here. You could do a run cancel down tilt right here. Okay, why does he do this back air? He sees Marth dashing forward and to run cancel down tilt range, so he decides to bear immediately and zone it out, and also hit Marth if he jumps forward. He was trying to safely punish. He was trying to avoid that fair, and he was trying to right here. He was trying to punish the landing of Marth fair. Oh, but he just gets hit with a fatty combo. Okay. So it seems like when Sammy gets up close, he's just trying to attack, like move forward at Marth to provoke him into doing an attack, and then just immediately punish him for it. He's trying to like slowly take center stage, like do dash forward, like he's doing wave dash down instead of like wave dash away when he's dashing back to conserve as much space as possible. Let's look at how he sets up this pressure situation. Sees Marth dashing forward, immediately short hops back. Oh no, that was a full hop. Then walks forward because he's crossed the barrier, like he's crossed into running down tilt range at this point. Like Marth has no space to dash back down tilt with, and Sammy's already gonna be inside his range. He walks forward to provoke a defensive move. Then Leah dashes back. When he gets to like short hop fair range. And then how does he get this opening? So he's not able to get a true punish on the landing, like he's not able to get a true whiff punish on the landing. But he is able to try and provoke Marth again into throwing out a move or rolling. And then punishes with F tilt. That's more aerial zoning. So when druggedfox gets out of landing lane, what does he see? He sees himself at range of Marth's jump cancel grab. So he's at range of Marth's. So he jumps back. So he goes. So he's able to punish Marth for run cancel down tilting. So what was the jump for? Let's see again. So the jump was for being at Marth's jump cancel grab range. Look at where this opening came from. Why did Marth fair? Is it just because he's at this range? And druggedfox was shielding. So druggedfox sees. Does he see Marth's jump squat? Okay, then he sees Marth shielding, knows he's right at the edge of short hop forward fair range, like right, just barely inside it. So he wave dashes back away from it. Then sees Marth come down with the fair. What does he see? Okay, sees that marth rising fared. So he sees that marth rising fared, so he wave dashes forward on top of his landing. So a lot of this so far has been Sammy provoking Cactuar into doing an aerial, and then just immediately punishing him for it. Oh, sup, Taku? So these are Audio Technica's ATH50 MXs, I think. They're like the mid-range headphones that they have. Yeah, I've used VLC before, but YouTube video player is like it's good enough for my purposes. Okay. Okay, actually, I said I was not gonna do nicotine today, but alright, so where does this opportunity come from? So, druggedfox just kneeling to get percentage, building that percent, real nice. So he sees that Marth's run cancel forward tilt, or run cancel down tilt range, what do you guess? So he jumps up. Yes, he sees he's at Marth's run cancel down tilt range, so he just has to jump above it, try and come down on top of it with a fair. Or with needles. And then dashes back, sees that Marth like fairing, punishes his landing with the bear. I'm not sure about this up tilt. I don't know what this up tilt was supposed to accomplish. Or this F tilt. Wait, is that just the up tilt? I guess he sees that. Okay, he sees that Marth is like in range to just try and jump cancel grab him. So he decides to zone it out with the up tilt. He dashes back because he sees that he's inside Marth range. Is there anything else he sees? Yeah, he sees these in range of Marth's jump forward fair. So he wave dashes back, catches Marth's landing, combos him, combos the mess out of him. Is this another zoning? Was he just trying to run across the entire stage and grab him? What opportunity did he see? Is he reacting to Marth being in the leg right here? Okay, yeah, so he sees Marth in leg from roll at negative frame advantage to him. So he just runs forward and grabs. That's the first time he's done that this set. And I guess it makes sense. Especially because of how deep he went into Marth. It really makes sense to try and punish him. Or really try and make use of that frame advantage. So he shields because Marth's in the air next to him, so basic stuff. Gotta shield when your opponent's right next to you, and able to threaten you with a hitbox. Why'd he down tilt though? Okay, so he down tilted because he saw the dash forward. So easy stuff. And then did he just nair to prevent? He naired because he saw Marth jump, and he knew we could get between the hits of double fair. Then what is this fair doing? Okay, so he's just trying to come down on top of, Marth's landing with a fair. Because Marth is not too great at protecting himself from someone right next to him. Like, especially from someone coming down on top of him. Like, he has up tilt, sure, but up tilt is very laggy and can be punished pretty easily. Oh, jeez. Marth. So, Marth gets him at close range. He just spot dodges. Like, last time he was in this situation before, like, over here, like, over there. And he just rolled away from grab range, to roll away from grab range again, and ended up behind Marth and just grabbed him. Like, spot dodge is really good against Marth just because of his moves. Like, he doesn't have any good moves for contesting that space in front of him, and his moves are swings, so they're kind of laggy, unless they're down tilt. Like, if you spot dodge, you're gonna get down tilted, maybe? You might get grabbed, but probably not. So there's really not much to be scared of if you're fucking right next to Marth. If you're spot dodging, and I mean if you're positive, if you have like positive for an advantage, and it's a really good situation for you, because you still, like, you can just jump, like, basically short hop aerial at him really easily. So we grab him. Oh, there's the punish. There's a standard punish. There's a good one. So Marth is at. So the up tilt gets Marth into that juicy percent where you can just start comboing the mess out of him with up airs. But it looks like did Cactuar SDI it? Or did Sammy just miss his dash forward? Let's see. Please. So let's see if there's SDI. Oh, there was one SDI input. And then another one on the second hit. There might have been two inputs, actually. Or did the second hit... Did the second hit just not hit? Okay, no, the second hit hit. Is there another SDI input? There may have been. Looks like there was a second one. So that's the danger of using up tilt like that. That it's Marth can just SDI and take away your punish. And it looks like that's what Cactuar did here. Although I think Sammy could have punished him with the upper if he did dash up pair. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think it's possible to punish that with dash forward up air. But I mean, that's down throw punishes on Marth are actually surprisingly hard. Like druggedfox said that down throw punishes on Marth are about as difficult as down throw tech chasing spacies. And I definitely agree with that, just because reacting to the slight DIs is very hard, just like it is with down throw tech chasing spacies. So druggedfox tries to grab his landing. Gets whiff punished. Oh, that was slick. That was slicky slickster stuff by Cactuar there. Okay, why do you forward air? Oh, because he sees Marth jumping, just tries to come down and punish his landing, just like he's been doing all set. More pressure on Marth when he's in the corner, just walk forward, way dashing back at him, trying to bait him into throwing a move or rolling in. That's a great example of just crouch canceling Marth's down tilt and punishing him for it. Like, walk forward F tilt is really good if you catch marths, down tilt, and crouch it. Again, just trying to zone out marth, storm cancel, down tilt with aerials. Oh, why is he grabbing? What does he see? Was that just a missed input? Is it because he sees the dash forward? Is this because he was like trying to read the mess out of cactuar? Is that it? I'm not sure. Oh. Alright, what's up? Again, slicky dicky stuff. Slicky slickster by cactuar. Oh. And what, so again, druggedfox showing that when you're right next to him, when you're right next to Marth, you can kind of just bully him with your fast moves and just like pressuring him with short hop fairs relentlessly. Again at close range to Marth, so he just rolls away. Oh. Was this because he was this backer because he was positive? So he sees Marth hashing forward at him. And then, okay guys, sees Marth hashing forward at him and then jumps to try and zone out the run cancel down tilt with an aerial, like you've been seeing him do. Ooh, if you're properly spaced with this down tilt, you can actually crouch under Marth's grab. This is the fun little part of the matchup. Like, he was just barely too close. Yeah. Again, trying to zone out the run castle down tilt with aerials. Again. But at this point, cactuar's starting to read it. It's getting a little bit obvious. How do you get this downer? This downer was nuts. Okay, no, that was just an edge card. Okay. So now we're going to see him. Yep, just try and back Marth into the corner. Using his movement to get Marth into a spot where he can short hop aerial him. Is that going to be it? Yeah. Oh, no, that's not going to be it. Again, was druggedfox just trying to punish grab? Or yeah, he was trying to grab the landing leg. But trying to grab Marth when you don't have that much frames on him, it's really rough. Okay, that should be dead. Yeah. Okay. I think that's going to do it for analysis.